Joey T. Listen. What do we got here?
The hell is this?
Somebody changed the music on my machine here. But you know what? Was that you, Doc?
I didn't do anything. I'm just here for the wine.
You know what? Our last episode we did box wines.
Yeah.
I think the bandit came in and changed the music.
Yeah, he must have, because we threw him out of the house.
Oh my Lord! We got new music. We're gonna try some new music. We're having some fun, right? We're shocking the system.
We're changing it up.
We're changing it up. So Joey T and the Snob, the Doc's in. We're doing as they say in the old neighborhood, a tree-peat. Tree. 1, 2, tree.
Couple, 2, 3 of these.
So yeah, look, we even ran out of music. Look, I still ran out of music, even on different music, right?
You're talking too much.
I talk too much. I know it's hard to believe they're out there in nobody land who listens to me. So the Doc and I we're still sipping on our Burgundy.
Pouilly mon chercher.
Oh, there he goes. He's trying to press
cru les caballons. Oh,
I think he just swore at me. I really do. I really do. But I have my Joey T in the Snob glass going on here.
Yeah.
So number 3 is. We're going to do something a little bit different. You up for this?
I'm up. Just
all right.
Throw it at me.
All right,
Let's do it.
Here's what we're going to do. I've been saving a lot of how people describe wines.
Okay.
All right. And this was from the December 2022 Chicago Tribune from their food and wine or whatever the hell it is. Section 5, right?
Okay.
And so they have some really interesting descriptions of wines, right? And so and then I just went out, I did the Google, and I found some other fun wines and some fun facts, and we're gonna have the Doc see. He has no idea what the hell I'm gonna do, right?
Oh man, God,
so
I'm scared to death.
He'll
throw me out.
Yeah, he may. I'm trying to see if he'll bring even a bigger bottle than the bandit.
I'll bring a bigger box.
Bigger box. All right. So I got to put the glasses. So some of these are so tiny. All right. I got my. No, I'm not even going to say it. It's a non-political show. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So here's one. All right. Here, look at it. So they're talking about.
Is that like Carson? You put the card up?
I know.
Okay.
This is a rosé, and I'm not even going to try to say it. Devella Clos Dosiagio Zero Rosé NV, non-vintage. I don't. And they go on. They talk about blah blah blah.
Okay.
And at the end, they say the wine is bone dry, yet refreshing and crackling with energy. I mean, it gives you...
What the...
I mean, it's crackling with energy.
So how does that wine have energy? Can you explain that to me? I don't get that.
I don't know, but...
That means they got excited after they drank it?
We're going to get into that later.
Something's crackling.
Something's crackling.
That's not a wine description.
I don't know. All right, so here's a...
That means they liked it, obviously. Right?
This next one, I'm not going to read all of these here, but this next one kind of stood out to me. This is a 1942 Chateau Clemens Barsac.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Barsac.
So it's probably a Bordeaux.
I don't know. I was thinking it might be a sweet wine or Sartains or something. I don't know.
I don't know that Chateau.
Barsac is a sibling of Sartains and
there you go.
Bordeaux.
There you go.
Look at you. He didn't even see this, right? All right. This sweet wine, Barsac is a sibling of Sartains and Bordeaux, was no longer very sweet. And this is what I want to read, but it was kaleidoscopic in its complexity with aromas and flavors of orange and apricot, spices, roasted nuts, and burned sugar.
There you go.
A very good description. Wouldn't you say, like...
Well, kaleidoscope means, think about it, you know, all those things go around, you put it in your eyes and it goes around. It's like multiple colors and, you know.
But
it's a good description.
Yeah, it's a good description.
Yeah.
Right? So it was fun. It made you think. You just he didn't see this. He didn't hear these, and he just kind of brought forward.
It gives you an idea that there's multiple different flavors, right?
There you go. All right. So
complex.
I thought, let's No, these are very honest things.
Right.
So maybe there's some funny ones out there.
Oh God, here we go.
I know. All right. So I don't know if I need my glass. All right. So anybody seen you seen the series The Snob, right?
Yes.
The Snob. SOMM. For those who are watching this, the 50 people that watch this, go watch The Snob. It's 3 parts, and it takes place like over 6 years or 7 years, right? It's every 3 years or something they do one. It's enlightening. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I cried, I laughed, I cheered.
These guys are crazy, really.
Right? And it's about how sommeliers, what they go through, right?
To be a master sommelier, right?
To be a master, right?
They give up their lives for 3 years.
It's crazy. Go watch this. It's out on I don't know if it's CNN or HMO or HBO.
We don't even work anywhere near as hard as these guys do.
God, no.
Although you're saying, hey, they're just trying wine. Oh my God, not even close.
Yeah, no. So anyways, you remember Ian? He was the guy, and I'm not going to spoil it for those out there, but he was really good at what he did. And he describes wine smell. And it sounds weird what I'm about to say, but as soon as I say this, you're going to smell that. Mm-hmm. Do you remember he said, freshly cut garden hose, right? Remember that? Right. No, I've never heard anybody describe wine as that. Have you?
No.
But you know what it means, right?
For him, he knew where it was from. It somehow gave him a specific look, right?
Yeah. And he also said a freshly opened can of tennis balls. Do you, like when you open that up, there's a smell.
Yeah, I can smell it right now, just thinking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But whether right or wrong, it gives you that sense, right? We've all played, hopefully you all played tennis, or
but somehow that made him remember a specific wine from a specific area. When he knew where that was from.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so nobody ever used
that's his own
right
thing.
But that's how they remember these things. Right. Right. All right.
That's not a typical description you're ever going to hear, but that's some way he determined that when he was being tested that he could say, if I smell that, I know where this is from.
That's what it is, what kind of varietal.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fun. And you have that, right?
But I'm not sure if I smelled that, I would actually go, boy, that smells like a can of tennis ball. I don't know that I would go there.
I know.
I mean, I probably smelled, last time I smelled tennis balls, I was probably 8.
A long time ago, right? But you do know what it smells like.
Yeah, right. No, yeah.
It's just, all right, I'm gonna give the good doc here a couple of other descriptors. I won't use tennis balls or anything like that. And then just let's see. And then there's these terms are indicative of certain varietals. That's okay.
Yeah, I would think so.
All right. And all right. So I'm gonna say gasoline. So what varietal?
Riesling. Because it has to do with petrol because of the.
It says petrol. I didn't even say petrol.
Yeah. It has to do with the granite soil in the Moselle region.
Comes out with that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Aged Riesling. Yeah.
Right. Some people love it. A lot of people hate it. It's interesting that they would use that. All right. I'm going to combine a couple of these because they mean the same thing. So
when you do, like I've done, when you do wine tasting, you learn about different varietals. That's the one thing you're picking up. You know, it's it's just, that's what it is. That's a distinctive smell aroma of a region, right? That's a classic Riesling smell.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't have thought that, but next time I fill up my gas tank, I'm gonna think Riesling. You may even want to put some Riesling in your gas tank if you run out of money.
You never know.
I don't know. All right, I'll give you 2 here. I think they mean the same thing. You tell me. Forest floor and barnyard.
Yeah, well, that's Burgundy for sure.
There it is.
Usually Pinot Noir.
It's Pinot Noir, especially from Burgundy, and they say Oregon or Oregon, however you want to say that.
Or the French term would be sous-bois.
What the?
You're like
wait. You don't get extra credit here. We're not giving you extra credit.
Like a sous chef, that means you're the under chef. So here you mean sous meaning under, bois meaning under the trees. So that's the
sometimes
small plants.
When I really have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I go under the trees.
That's probably where the hell that smell comes from. Maybe that's why we know. Hey, it's those dudes that can't find the bathroom or something. You know?
Joe, stop that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'll another one here. And again, I'm going to combine a couple of these here.
Here we go.
All right. Because they're on a bunch of pages here. Tobacco, and I threw in pencil shavings. What would that describe?
Cabernet.
Cabernet. Sure. Yeah, Bordeaux's too, right?
Yeah, well, it's all Cabernet.
Right. That's true. That's true. Okay.
Right.
Blah, 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 offer more immature. Well, who loves the smell of a cigar box, right? So cigar box, right?
Same thing. That's usually because of the oak and flavors that are there.
All right. They threw this one in. It doesn't describe anything in particular, but so I'm just got to read this. So I'm not going to try to
no bamboozle me.
No, I'm not going to try. I wouldn't. That's not Joey T's style. No, at least in front of him. Maybe
I'll just keep drinking.
Maybe behind his back on you. Liquid Viagra. Have you ever heard of wine descriptor of liquid Viagra?
Well, my description always was, I'm not sure this is the same, but there are certain, like, I've always described California Cabernet with their high alcohol being sexy wines.
Oh, he does. He has not seen this. It's been in.
That's what I don't. I'm assuming that's what I usually call
a mayonnaise jar.
Okay.
Fucking Wagner's porch. Nobody. Right.
So I'm assuming that's what that means because
he is not. This is quite amazing.
High alcohol. You get really drunk, and therefore you get sexy, and it's a sexy wine.
All right. I'm gonna.
So liquid Viagra is kind of like the same thing.
Do I have any sexy wine here? I got scary. I got a rim shot. But all right, I'm going to read this. He has not said. I'm serious. I honest God, another term for sex in the bottom.
There you go.
Liquid Viagra is often used to describe, if I'm going to say this wrong, opulent,
right?
Flamboyant. Modern wines with lots of ripe fruit, new oak, high alcohol. Look at you, girlfriend. These tend to be prohibitively expensive for the majority of us and often find their way into the glass of the plastic surgery crowd and rich bros.
Yes, that's how it is. You get those
who want to shamelessly showcase their wealth.
Yeah. So you get that, like, perfect example is like Camus or those types of things where you're just, they're sexy wines, man. It's just how it is.
Sexy.
So
I might have to go back to the other music.
For those young single, men and women, when you're courting somebody, whatever your interests are. I mean, you get one of those, throw some music on, throw some of these sexy Cabernet California wines, and
let her rip.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good stuff.
All right. Do we bring out the black box?
Yeah, no, because that won't do anything.
That won't do anything. All right, let's go.
There's no blue pills in there.
No blue pills there. You got me. I mean, All right. Here's another one, and this is on cat piss. What's cat piss? What?
That's Sauvignon Blanc.
What?
Yeah, that's usually from France, like the Loire Valley area. Usually, that's where it originated.
But cat pee, really, in addition to gooseberries, cat pee is a common aroma of
Sauvignon Blanc.
Blanc.
That's the classic
especially from more exotic locales like New Zealand.
Yeah, my sense has always been just Sauvignon Blanc alone.
Yeah, okay. South Africa, it's unmistakable and distinct. Even crazier, the world can't get enough of it.
Has anyone ever smelled cat piss?
I don't. Well, I don't have a cat.
I guess that's something you don't know what it is. Somebody calls it that. I've never really smelled it, so I don't really know what it is. But I guess if it's kind of an off-putting smell, you probably know what it is.
All right. All right. The last one here, and then we're gonna kind of change gears here. A wet dog. I don't have a dog, and
that's usually a bad smell.
Oh, all right.
I mean, you got a cork problem, dude. Something's wrong. That's bad, like cardboardy, wetty dog. That's like your dog's wet. Yeah, it smells bad. That's not good.
All right. It says this is the only wine descriptor on the list that is 99% guaranteed to indicate a flaw in the wine. Wet dog is often used to describe the damp, musty, moldy smell that comes from
Bad cork smell.
a cork. And that doesn't mean that the cork's out of the bottle. I mean, it has to be out of the bottle. It's the smell. It's in the bottle. Does it come from the cork? Let's talk about a cork or a wine being corked.
It does.
I don't know if I've ever talked about that on my
podcast.
It
comes from there. Yeah.
It has these, and I'm not gonna. It's TCA. There's these
trichloroacetic acid.
Only in a doc. Hey, he's gonna charge me now, right? This is what happens. They use big words. They charge you.
I know.
I'm just reading right there. So bad. It's bad. Just bring the bottle back is basically what they're saying.